Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Arca series here at Iowa. This place is tough. Track starts, well, not the track, the setup starts out super loose, and it'll get very tight very quickly. So I just want to not wreck. Hopefully we do decent. We're car number 18 out of 21, which I'm shocked by. It's a really high strength field, I guess. But being car number 18 is nice. I don't have much expectations for myself then, at least. That's nice. But this place is super loose on cold tires, so I just want to try and survive the beginning and hope some other guys wreck mainly, and try not to push it too hard. Seems like this lane right here, like in between the white and the next groove up on both corners, seems to be the quickest. And turn one at the very, very top, it's real bumpy. Just really trying not to get loose. This track seems to have a little bit more grip than my last practice. If I can get into like the 8s or 9s, I'd be happy. I'm really just trying to take it somewhat easy. I'm gonna run a little lower here in 3 and 4 because I kind of like this line in 3 and 4. If I don't get loose. Might have been a little faster for that line. That'll probably kill your tires a lot faster. Ran a 9, I'll take that. There's people that are so fast in this lobby though, oh my god, they're running 6s. I saw one, I think I saw Justin Yee in the last practice get down to a 6 flat. So he is absolutely flying. Tire wear is gonna be huge here. Nick ran an 8, we have Gavin in here that also ran an 880, 882. So it should be a good race. There's a lot of fast people here. I just want to try to survive the beginning, and once we get to the tire wear, we are a very low number, so I don't have much expectation for this race for me, but if I could just keep around the top 10, I'd be very happy because these people are very quick. Alright, we fell all the way back to 15th. That's rough. Everybody ran a time that was here. Stevie Minton, actually, I don't even know if you guys could see this because my face cam, but the 11 car, Stevie Minton, he didn't run a time. He's not in the lobby, so he will be not here for the 21 cars, so we'll have 20 basically to start the race. We're gonna be back here right behind Gavin starting out. Mike ran a really good lap up there in 4th. He ran a 720. Fastest I've even ran is like a 771, I think, or something like that, and it's not even super fast, but I'm still like sideways as hell running that, so trying not to push it too much. Hopefully this track seems to have a little bit more grip, it seems like, than the last practice session and stuff, so hopefully we can have a decent race and we don't spin out. That's the main goal. I just don't want to spin out and wreck ourselves. If we can make it all 45 laps, I'd be super happy. Because tire wear is going to become a huge factor in this. And I'm shocked Larry Pace is back here. He's very quick, and he's car number 1 as well. So I'm shocked that he qualified as bad as he did. Maybe he just doesn't have good qualifying speed here. Maybe he saves the tire a ton. I don't know. But it should be a good race. Bunch of fast people here. This is the lowest number I've been on an oval race in a long time with like how many cars are in it scaled out. Because if you do like NASCAR, like the Next Gen Cup Series or even trucks, you can get a bigger field. But I haven't been like as low of a number in a field in a long time. But it's top split at least. Getting our stripes.
Good.
Trying to run this.
Everyone.
I was gonna run this race last week, but they had the South Boston set on Kansas, so we ended up running it the next day because I didn't think they were gonna have it fixed, but they actually ended up having it fixed by the time the first race came around, which was shocking. Really did not think they were going to. Alright, starting back here. Being on the bottom side is gonna kind of suck because it can get very loose just turning down off the corner. Not pitting in. Yeah, no shit. Would have expected you to be pitting in, man.
You don't want to pit in?
Alright.
You gotta pit in, man. You gotta pit in.
The tire's looking flat. This should be fun, though. A lot of fast people. Hopefully we can learn some off of these guys. I need fuel, actually. Oh, that's hilarious. You do get one faster set in this series because it's a D-class race, no cautions. So it's going to be 45 laps straight, as long as you make it all 45 laps. I have a feeling we'll end up being lapped.
Terry LaBelle and get a chicken sandwich.
But we will see. It's just crazy on how high this strength field's going to end up being. Because I think on the oval side, I have about like 36, 3,500 iRating, and being car 18 and out of 21 in the race is
But
nuts
you
to
would
me.
enjoy a chicken sandwich.
Strength of field's probably over 4K, I would assume. Probably like 4.1, 4.2 maybe. Not 100% sure. We'll see after in the results. Just gotta take our time with it. Don't wreck yourself. You keep the car going straight, it'll be faster than spinning out. Especially when you're not very confident in the track, because I don't have very much confidence in Iowa. It's just a weird track to me. I don't know why. Just a very odd track. I'm pretty sure we have the restart zones here as well, because on the wall and on the very bottom, it has the Geico restart zone. Never mind. They did not wait for the restart zone, I don't think. I think they went early. So I don't think that, for this series at least, it doesn't have it. Okay, we're going to just get to the bottom, try to see if anybody's wrecking early on. Once we get about like 3-4 laps in, the tires feel a lot better. 3 and 4 is a little easier to run the bottom than it is in 1 and 2 in my opinion. There's a bigger bump coming off of 4 though, so it is easier to spin out coming off of 4 in my opinion. But so far so good. Everybody's stayed straight. Nobody's wrecked at least. That's nice. I know the outside people should be running that very outside lane. Gavin got tapped there by the 7 car. Got worked 3 wide. 15 car, a really good run, Brandon. I really don't want to be stuck on the bottom, but really haven't had a choice yet. There's been a guy to our outside the whole time, and then the 15 made it 3 wide there. We're going to fall like all the way to the freaking back here. That's crazy. Because I want to run the higher lane. I think that's going to save your tires more, but we're kind of just stuck down here at the moment. I think we're still 3 wide. Jesus Christ, we're falling all the way to the back. The bottom sucks. The bottom absolutely sucks. All right, so we're gonna go all the way to the back. That's fine. We weren't that far away from it anyways. 19's all over the 16, which is sketching me out. All right, let's see if we can get to the top lane and get back to them. Do anything. The 16 car is all over the place, it looks like, though. I think that was the one that was on my outside the whole time while we were running. I'm pretty sure he was the one on my outside. So he's falling all the way back with me. This has got to be like the highest strength of field I've ever been in, though, for like the oval side. Absolutely nuts. Trying not to push it too hard, try to save the front right if we can after the start. Don't know if we're just burning it off running lower than somebody else anyways. They just get a run off the corner so much on that high side. That is rough. A lot of people seem to be running that middle lane, which is really interesting. At least in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 seems to be more up here. Just trying to keep the wheel as straight as we can coming off these corners, so we don't get too loose. Try to save some tire wear if possible. Seems like the very front guys might be running kind of high, it seems like. A couple guys got sideways off that corner, it looked like up there. Oh, Jesus. Was not expecting the 16 to slow down that quickly. Almost just ran him over for last place. For no reason. The whole field's still pretty close. Nobody's wrecked yet, which is shocking. Keep almost running into the back of the 16. I think we're a little bit quicker than him. 19 saved it there. He was pretty sideways right there. 16's going low on him. Hopefully we could try to get to his outside if possible. But the guys that can get the car just enough loose to drive it with the right rear are going to be super fast towards the end. That's going to be the main thing. You can get the car rotated and driving it with the right rear, you're going to be real fast. Finally getting to the outside of the 16 here. He's going super low in the middle of the corner. Gonna clear him down the backstretch, make up a spot finally. Really got to get by on the outside, I think. This seems the fastest way and the only way to really pass.
24.3.
Try to back up our entrance some so we don't run anybody over. They're about 3 wide in front of us. Guys that pushed it super hard in the beginning. We're not that far behind them, really. You can run that very outside lane like the 21 is right there, in 3 and 4. But it's sketchy. You might clip the wall coming off turn 4.
24.5, 0, 6, inside. Clear.
7 car is making a little bit of headway down there, but you can see he got sideways out there off of turn 2. Trying to push it so hard. This is a very top dominated track, it seems like, once the tires get worn in. Don't want to be stuck on the bottom.
24.64, 6, inside,
7 car making it work in 1 and 2 for the most part. He kind of gets loose off of 2 usually, but that time he didn't. That was a good run by him in 1 and 2.
inside.
He's probably killing his tires down there, though, I would imagine. 3 and 4 just top is just so much better.
24.723.
Everybody's just in a train up here. So that's kind of what happened to us off the start. We just got stuck at the bottom. I'm pretty sure the 16 was on our outside. And we kind of just got shuffled all the way to the rear. 3 wide, right in front of us. Ooh, I thought the 15 was pushing up on somebody. Really wasn't sure.
24.77.
It's so tight back here, it's crazy. Great racing. Just really tough to pass. Oh, Jesus. Almost ran over the 19 there. Car's not as tight as it's gonna get yet. Surprisingly, I thought it'd be a lot tighter at this point. I guess we've kind of taken care of our tires, but it seems like everybody has. With this being the highest split, I imagine people are going to be saving the tires a ton. 19 made a evasive maneuver. 7 car wanted to get to the top side badly. We finally cleared somebody down the back stretch and pulled up immediately. He's going to pull back up.
24.719.
I'm just trying to last past halfway of this race and see how the tire wear works.
Working outside.
Try to run the middle here.
Still outside.
19's kind of coming down on us.
Clear.
But he's been running the very outside the entire time, and in that corner he kind of almost wrecked himself on us.
24.885.
Because that very outside lane is where you want to be. Not very, very outside. But I'm going to push up into 16.
Still there.
Like that seam just between the white and the outside seam seems to be the fastest way around. You try to pass somebody on the bottom, you're probably going to get past. It sucks.
24.
Passing's damn near impossible. And we qualified terrible and got stuck on the bottom, which was awful. Yeah, setup's not as loose anymore. Once you get some laps in, it's real nice, actually. I'm just shocked nobody has wrecked. Like, that is nuts. We're 20 laps in, and not a single car out of the 20 here has wrecked. That's phenomenal. I've seen a few people get sideways, but they've saved it just fine. 16 got a huge run on the 19 there. You gonna try a slider on them? 19's going for a crossover. Oh, geez, they might wreck. That was close. 16 threw a slider on the 19 there.
24.88.
Might be able to get by the 19 here. 16 probably killed his tires doing that, though, is the thing. 16 almost got up in the wall.
Still there.
19, you're running quite high to be in on the bottom lane.
Still inside.
Like, to be below a car, you're running quite high.
Still there. Inside. Clear. 24.949.
So we've gotten by the 16 once. We've gotten by the 19 now, but we're back still in 19th. It's just some tough racing, very tough to pass. A lot of fun though. I like how close racing it is. Not like so strung out, and it's not that boring, I wouldn't say.
24.872.
Hoping that he pushes up into the very outside lane where it's real bumpy in turn one. I was really close to him there. I was trying to get him to go a little deeper into the corner. Because 3 and 4 is not that bad if you do it. 1 and 2 kind of punishes you more, I feel like. Back end was stepping out on us a little bit there. 19's starting to fall off a little bit too. Maybe he burned up his tires a little.
09.
Starting to go a little low. Maybe we can get to his outside. Don't want to push too hard and put us in the wall or anything.
Outside, 24.847. Still outside.
Kind of went real deep into there. Did a decent brake job, but you just can't make anything happen on the bottom. Freaking impossible to pass on the low side. I think the only time you can is on fresh tires. When everybody's loose and just trying to take it easy for the most part. That's frustrating. But it is what it is. That's this kind of racing. I'm just happy I didn't wreck myself in the beginning. That was the main goal. I just wanted to get past 5 laps on the tires, and then I felt like we'd be okay. We still see the leaders though in turn 3. Like, everybody's still pretty close for the most part. I'm shocked nobody's pushed too hard and gotten the wall that much, because that would really separate some guys. Because usually that happens in these races where you're running the wall up here. People will push too hard and then off a corner and just nail the wall. And that will usually start collecting guys. I got sideways off the 2 there. I think I got too low coming off the corner. Just in the gas while turning too much. The back end is starting to step out on us some. That might be a little bit of a decent thing though. So I'm not just absolutely destroying the front right. But I imagine my front right's absolutely obliterated. Oh, there went somebody.
Sorry, man, sorry.
Somebody got spun. That's a spot. That's unfortunate for Mike. Damn, he qualified up in 4th. He was running 7th. That sucks.
Starting to wonder if I'd ever get a free spot.
Yeah, for real. The first car we finally get a freebie on. Lap 28, 29 actually, going into 30. That's crazy how long that took. And it wasn't even from anybody messing up, it was from somebody spinning somebody else, which technically the car that got into him was the one that messed up, but still crazy how it took that long. Yeah, I'm starting to fall off some from this pack.
25.0.
Yeah, back up the corner some maybe. It's starting to feel like it's getting real tight and then kind of snappy loose a little bit on exit. So I might just need to back up the entrance some. There's a slider up there. That was tight. Real sideways off of 4 there. That was sketchy. I'm shocked I saved that one.
25.0.
I haven't been great at saving these cars when they get sideways today. So I'm happy I saved that one. Hopefully with this setup starting to go away now, we'll get some more freebies. But kind of unlikely with how everybody's racing. But there's a freaking ton of people right in front of us in a line. Wouldn't be shocked somebody gets up into a wall or anything like that. Not sure where Gavin's at. I think he might be like the 2nd car in this pack up there, it looks like, almost. His black and grayish, or his gray and white scheme. I see Nick in that bright yellow car with a little bit of gap over our group. Yeah, 19's just completely fallen off from us.
25.0.
I'm definitely falling off from this group, but they're starting to get side by side. That might help me some. I feel like I have to run a little bit lower in the corner to try to get any sort of run off, and I'm in the wall. Just being dumb down the backstretch. Maybe if I just like get the car to rotate in the middle of the corner, that'd be nice. Ooh, I think somebody got in the wall
Damn,
there.
I'm sorry, man.
25.
Looks like somebody got in the wall there. There was like a big scrum going on down the front stretch. People going left and right.
You got it, Neiman.
Maybe if I can get the car to rotate in the middle of the corner and I can get a run off these corners. Maybe. That was cutting it close. If you guys were watching that white car up there, I was, and I got loose watching it. That was bad. That guy threw a real tight slider on him off of 4. I thought there was going to be a wreck. People were probably getting impatient at this point. One guy's up in the wall. He pulls down. Nobody gets into him. I think that's the 15 car. 7 car's starting to make a little bit of headway on that middle lane. Because everybody's starting to get antsy or loose into the wall. He's making that middle lane work. Middle to bottom. I don't know how he hasn't destroyed his tires running that for half the race. We gotta find something else. Oh, that got tight. That got real tight. That was bad. It was such a good entrance, and then I screwed up the middle of the corner. That probably destroyed my front right as well. Seems like you get off early enough. God, my front right is destroyed. I'm just so tight at this point. If you can let off and get it to roll down there, very quick entrance. That red car is sketching me out. It looks like he's about to wreck somebody up there. I want there to be a big ass wreck right in front of me right now, because that'd be great.
25.361.
There's enough people. Oh, there's somebody getting into another one. They keep it going straight though, and not in the wall.
If we're going through a slide job, you gotta be ahead of the guy.
Yeah, you do. There's been a couple close calls in this race. God, I'm getting loose still. I don't know how I'm as close to them as I am. Probably just because they're all side by side throwing sliders on each other and stuff. 7 car's really making it work down here now. It's kind of crazy. 2, 3 wide up there. He's making the bottom work for him. Ooh, they're all running towards that wall now. Oh, Jesus. That was close. That was close on the entrance of 3. Jesus Christ, it's loose. It steps out so bad off of turn 4. Seems like only off of 4, though. Turn 2, it seems like it's getting more tight. 5 laps to go. Yeah, turn 2 is not as bad. It got a little loose. They're getting real sketchy up here. That guy's throwing a slider. I don't know where they're going to end up. Oh, God, they're 3 wide hitting. That guy's going to be in the wall. There they go. 15's coming back up the track. Okay, that got us 2 spots right there. I knew that didn't look good from the start. I had to try to make up some time.
13, I got drilled in the corner.
Yeah, that orange car, the 7 on the side of his car. I think he's number 8 in the iRacing number, but he just got completely slid up on. Yeah, he couldn't do anything there. Hopefully we get another couple spots. Oh, jeez, I about ran over the 16. He was so slow off that corner. I think he got tight trying not to run into the guy above him.
Still there. Good job, buddy. 3 more, man. Come on.
I had to check up so much off of turn 2, and I can't really go low because the 15's about to dive down there. Oh, we got way too high into the bumps. You can see how bumpy it is up there. Jesus. That super top lane sucks in 1 and 2. Definitely cannot run that. Okay, 15, please don't dump me. You're gonna run low, just run a little lower. Alright, final lap. Oh, there's a guy in the wall. That's unfortunate. They're side by side behind us. 13 car has been kind of fast. He might try to throw a slider here in 3 and 4, to be fair. Drove it in real deep. To try to avoid that. Please don't hit me. Why are you hitting me? Okay, we saved it. Thank God. Okay, where did we finish?
What a finish. Great race, guys.
We ended up finishing 16th. That's crazy. Or 15th? I'll take it. That's right where we started. Jeez, I was literally just about to say that. That was a freaking workout. Good run by everybody. That was crazy. Where did Gavin and them finish? Gavin finished... Alright, let's just go to results. Gavin ended up going up there and getting 9th. Wow, he was flying through the field. Nick ended up finishing... Wow, 5th. Good run by him. I didn't even realize that he was up in 5th right there, because I could still see his car. We were only 3 seconds behind that. That's crazy, like how tight the field was. Jesus. Like, from the very front, the top 3 pulled away. They were gone. But from freaking 4th to back to where we were, it was so tight everywhere. That was nuts. But let's go back, see any instance that did happen through the race. There wasn't much. I didn't even see this happen because it was above us. We were down there. This is when we were stuck down there 3 wide. That's why the 16 ended up falling all the way to the back with us. He probably scrapes the wall. Who is this here? 13. He was running all the way there. Barely scraped the wall going into 3. So he started pretty far up there, and he ended up really far towards the back. I think he was throwing a bunch of sliders later on in the race, and that might have killed his tires. Speaking of tires, what were our tires? 68 on the front right, 82 on the back right. Yikes. And this is where Mike got dumped by the 16 car. I think Mike got a little loose, and the 16 just hit the back of him, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Let's try to get an upper angle from this. See if we could see anything that happened here. It looks like he got loose a little bit, and it might have slowed him up the slightest bit right there, and the 16 just barely taps him. You cannot tap anybody in these cars. You'll just go shooting straight down like that. Because even at a super speedway, you can't bump draft. It was a great race, though. 16 was 3 wide with that red car. 21 got put in the wall. That's unfortunate. You got the Dale Jr. scheme up here. He was getting loose off the corner, smacked the back wall barely. Backstretch wall. 15 going a little hard, skimming the wall. This is where 21 just threw it in here. He was kind of being crazy. I'm shocked the incident right there wasn't one. There was so much going on this lap. We fell so far back. You could see us back there in the back. He gets into the 13 a little bit. They save it somehow. Then he comes up on the blue car above him. They almost get together down the backstretch. Looks like 65. And then he just dives it in turn 3. Throws a slider. Not clear. Gets into the 7. Pushes up into the 13. Then they're about like 3-4 wide. 15 clips to 21. He goes down. The 15 keeps going. I don't even know what happened there. What happened to the 7? What the hell happened? You were 71, 73 on the front right. No wonder. I was 68. My front right tire was dead. My back right was 82. Like, overall, it was just bad. Looks like the 7 got ran over by the 88. He got a little bit sideways. I think he was trying to... Yeah, mine were terrible. 7 was trying to stay out of his way. I think it just barely got clipped by him. Just enough. What a crazy race. Like, this race was absolutely nuts from start to finish with how close everybody was. 88's up on the wall again. This was right up in front of us. 65 trying to get to the 13's outside. Then 65 tries to dive low, and he gets clipped into the wall. And then, who won? Justin? Nice win. I knew he was super fast. He won by 8/10. That was crazy. What a battle everyone had. Like, that was absolutely nuts. And for it to take 29 laps it was for Mike to get spun for the first car to get a free spot, that's crazy on how close everybody was. But good win by Justin. 4 car comes up, lets him celebrate off him. That's pretty cool. I guess they know each other probably. But good run by everybody. That was a lot of fun. We were car 18, started 15th. We got back up to 15th somehow, which was nice. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results here. All right, the results are in. Strength of field was really high like I expected, 4,200. That's why we were car number 18 out of 21. Car number 2, Justin won it. He started back in 3rd, but he got to the lead, seems like about halfway. The 5 car really fell off, it seemed like. He might have burnt out his tires. And Justin took advantage of that and just ran away with it after that fact. Nick ended up finishing 5th. Good run by him. Gavin got up to 9th. Great run by him because we started right behind him. So I just couldn't keep up the pace, especially because we fell all the way to the back in the beginning. You really had to make up the time on your fresh tires in the beginning. And I just didn't want to wreck the car. But we started 15th, fell back to 20th, got back up to 15th. So it was nice at least. But lose a little bit of iRating, not that bad. Only lost 17, which isn't that bad for this kind of race. I will take a real clean ARCA race like this. And lose a little bit of iRating with even being a low-ass car number like this. That was a ton of fun. So overall, it was a great race between everybody. I'm interested to see their perspectives of it, how they got through the field and how close the racing was up there, because that seemed like a lot of fun even towards the back. So even from, like I said earlier, 4th to about 19th, 18th after the 21 got kicked or whatever, not kicked, like left after he wrecked or whatever, but we were all pretty close. Like 4th to about me and the 2 guys behind me was like 4 seconds. That's not bad at all. That's really close. So a lot of people running super close. Probably get a bunch of wrecks in Arca, I feel like, normally, especially on the fresh tires, because it is very loose in the beginning. So you got to watch out for that. Just be careful on tire management, because it seems like it makes a big difference, because my tires were destroyed. About the same as what Gavin's were. I think his backs were not as bad. His like a 2 better than mine, but his fronts were just as bad as mine. But you can make up some spots. Just do it early. And other than that, just try to stay out of the wall and try to stay out of the other cars, and you'll be pretty well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. It was pretty entertaining from being behind the wheel in this one. Hopefully we can get some pretty good races going forward this season, even though we're running the first one of the week, and it was a super high I rating. Like, I wasn't expecting to be car 18. I was expecting to be like maybe 10 to 13, but a lot higher I rating people run this than I expected. So that's a good thing. Very happy about that. I need to learn off of them and get better. So that's very good. I'd rather have that than being a high ass car number and then finishing all the way back here. That'd be even worse. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys run this and how you guys do it in the week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.